What I didn't mention a moment ago was, there's budget constraints and cost constraints and skill set constraints and so on and so forth. So it's not like you make a decision to replace, I'll make it up, you replace Salesforce every week, right? It's like it's not something, you don't do that every week, right? It's not, oh, there's a new CRM in town, let's go replace Salesforce. There's a lot more to it than that. But one of the things that I think you mentioned is around consolidation. I think what we've seen in the last, decade or so is, with access to these best of breed capabilities that are out there, smaller microservices that create, a reference architecture that is made up of lots and lots of different, best of breed services that innovate in and around a very, very specific area. And some of that could be a sort of micro area. The challenge is who manages the complexity. And that all falls onto, and cost. There's complexity and cost that is built up in that model. Now, I think on the reverse, having one huge monolithic sort of app foundation that does everything is not good either. I don't think you get access to the best innovation and the best of breed capabilities when you do that either. Although a lot of the complexity is hidden there, there's also cost that goes with that, with managing just one massive platform. I think the answer is somewhere in between. I think we're now at the point where vendor consolidation or service consolidation is starting to happen. And I think that reduces complexity, reduces cost, and continues to give people access to best of breed innovation and capability that's out there. So I think, Kevin, we've sort of seen, sort of like we do in a lot of things, it's sort of gold rush to have a reference architecture that has access to best of breed services and so on, but we've got very, very fragmented in the number of service providers, right? I don't believe you should ever have one, but I don't believe you should have 1,000 either, because then it doesn't help you out. It doesn't help you either. And back to that earlier point that you made around lots of vendors, just the complexity and cost of managing that just isn't. The pendulum's starting to swing back the other way to some consolidation.